Hello everyone and welcome back to Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More. My name is Jeannie. Today is Friday. This is Finished Object Day. And I'm going to show you some progress on something. So last week I released the video about my Willow Makes and my Willow Whips. And we chose from it. Now I'm going to show you that it's finished. And we're also going to talk about the yarn that I used and everything else. But before we get into that, come on into the Crochet Oasis, grab you something to drink, grab you something to work on while we sit here and we discuss what yarns I used, what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them, and so forth and all that. And we just have a good old chit chat. Stay tuned. I'll be back. All right, I am back. First, I want to say I've been sitting here pondering because where I am, we don't have craft fairs and all that goody stuff that a lot of other people have. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb real quick. And what we do have, though, is an outdoor flea market that is open every Saturday from 5 a.m. to 12 noon. So, Jeannie calls them today and asked them how much is it, because they have big, I think they're 8-foot tables underneath the awnings that they have built that's on concrete, or you can set up in their grassy areas. So Jeannie called them today to see how much it was. $10 to use their table, $5 to bring your own tent and tables and set up on the grass. So I'm finna get busy making some stuff. I've been binge watching some people's craft fair and market videos and everything, watching what they make and stuff like that. So I'm fixing to get busy making some stuff, and I am not planning on trying it this month, but the first Saturday in August, that's when I will go out there and see what I do. Don't know till you try, right? And like my husband said, you throw $10 away on nothing. Why not pay $10 and take a chance of making money? So, and if things go good, then I'll go out there every Saturday. So, but yeah, and don't worry, it's not going to affect my whip wheel, my Willow Make wheel. It's not going to affect none of that. I'm going to get it done, y'all. So I wanted to share that little bit of news with y'all. So the first Saturday in August, I'm planning on being out there. I'm going to start making stuff up now. I've already got some stuff made up. I've got pacifier holders. I've got keychains. I've got dish towels and scrubbies and different stuff like that already made up. And I'm just going to keep building. And I'm going to make some of the plushy toys that I've been seeing, like Gina, Crochet by Gina. And this other lady that I watched today, Raining Crafts something. I'll leave a link to their channels down below. I watched what they made, and a lot of the stuff is already in books that I got, and there's tutorials out there for them. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy, but I'm gonna get it done. Now, first thing I'm going to show y'all, remember last week from the Willow Makes, I was to make this right here, and I made it. Now, I might end up remaking this mustard bottle because me, personally, I'm not that fond of it. But it's for my grandbabies to play with. And I'm quite sure by the time they get through with it, it's going to look a lot worse than what it already does. But this is the mustard and the ketchup bottles. I didn't put a mouth on the mustard, but I did put one on the ketchup. And I put a K and an M on there. And here is the hot dog with the ketchup on it. And here is the hot dog with the mustard. I put a mouth on the one with the ketchup. And the mustard does not have a mouth because I didn't put one on the mouth of the mustard jar. So that is done. Now for the outer bun, I used Red Heart Super Saver in the color Buff, which I absolutely think Red Heart Super Saver is perfect yarn for amigurumis. And for the inside part of the bun, I use Premier Basics in the color Aaron. And for the hot dogs, I used Mainstays Red. And for the bright red that you see on the ketchup one, I used Big Twist Varsity Red. Honestly, I didn't have any issues with the yarn at all. None whatsoever. These are the safety eyes that I used here. These were some safety eyes that I was gifted for my birthday from Miss Diane Sharp. Thank you so much, Miss Diane. I have used some out of that on something else that I made last night. So, now from the Wheel of Makes, what I picked this week, if y'all remember, was the fox blanket from the book Crochet Animal Blankets and More. And this is primarily the book that it's a lot of stuff on there from this book right here on my Wheel of Make. On my Wheel of Makes right here. So I'm just going to put that back in its tote and set their stuff on there and set it out of the way. Now on my Wheel of Whips, what we picked was the brick blanket, the brick stitch blanket. Here's my labels. And the book that I got the brick stitch out of comes out of this book on page 25. Nope, not 25. Yeah, page 25, number 24, which is right here. So, that's the book that I got that out of. It's done in black and red. I did do an envelope border on it, all because this was worked from right to left, just like you do a mosaic blanket. This is a blanket for my son's grandmother-in-law to take to dialysis with her. It is complete. It was about 37 inches wide without the border, and it's about 39 now. She's not a real big woman, so this is the perfect size for her. And I'm just trying to see what's the right side and what's the wrong side. Okay. So this is it here. And what I did was 22 rows with the red bricks and the black mortar that I call it, because you know it takes mortar to hold bricks together. And then I did 22 rows of black brick with red mortar in the middle. Then I came back and finished it with 22 rows of red brick and black mortar. And I went around with a brick stitch envelope border. So, that is completed. And I see I got some little ends sticking out here that have decided to peep out, and I'll get those taken care of. But it is done. So, told y'all, I'm not working on another thing until I get the ones that I got to do done. Now, the yarn I used was Premier Basics. In the color red. And I used 3 and then this piece of it. It does take quite a bit of yarn. Or 2 in this piece here That's what it was. 2 in this piece. I think this one labeled, yeah. So, for the black, I used Premier Basics, then a Premier, and then a Mainstay black, and then I used 2 of these. So, about 3 skeins of each color is what it took, or maybe a little more than 3 skeins of each color. But for those that don't know, the Premier Just Yarn Worsted, that's at Dollar Tree now. They have increased their yardage in them. They are now 153 yards instead of 130 or 131. I had that left and this left. So, that is done. Now, the fox blanket and my mosaic blanket, my Havana blanket. I have, let me get it over here, y'all. I have my Havana blanket in this. And this is the yarn. These are the next 2 colors to go in it, right here. And this is where I have left off, right here. So, I have not done anything on it since I released the video Wednesday. I probably will start working on this tomorrow or Sunday. And I'm giving myself 2 weeks to get it completely done. And if I can get it done before those 2 weeks, kudos to me. So, that is my next wheel. Now, my next, the fox blanket. I know somebody asked me how many of my makes is going to go to the whip side. None. So, this is the whip, the make of the fox blanket right here. So you can see it's done. Only thing I got to do is make it bigger. These are his little ears. Now the white part of the eyes was crocheted in as I made the actual block. And that gray yarn there is poking through, and I don't like that. I'll probably be able to pull it. This is black yarn here for the eyelashes. And this is a actual scarf. And I did it in blue because this is for Kingston and he loves the color blue. I was going to add blue to the outer edges of it, but no. Y'all, this is coming out beautiful. Just beautiful. So I have that done. And I had to get some more of the gray mist yarn, which I picked up 2 more skeins of it. And I am using the rust color in the big twist. And I have all of this left of it. So that should be enough. And I picked up 2 skeins of the gray today. The gray mist, just in case. And I'm using the Mainstays black. And I have plenty of black. So that is the progress on that. So y'all can see that Jeannie is handling her business. I am doing what I say I am doing. So, I made a cupcake last night. And this is the little cupcake that I made. How adorable. Oh, it's so cute. That came out of the Big Book of Little Amigurumi. Right here. So I got that done on the blanket yesterday. I got the blanket done. I did that yesterday on that blanket. Then I made this little cupcake. And I am working on a lemonade, sweet and sour lemonade cup right here. So I'm doing little things in between, taking breaks from the bigger stuff. But they're going to be actually completed projects. They're not going to a wilt pile. So that is what I got done. And I think now what I'm fixing to do is, one, I'm going to pull the winner from that video, from the 100-day project. You will either win a butterfly bag or a llama bag. It will have some yarn in it, and it'll have some other stuff in it. But all that'll be explained in that video. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Thank you all so much for being with me, and stay with me because this is gonna be every week. I'm probably gonna start doing a video on a Monday as well, or maybe I just sit and talk to y'all and we crochet together. Yep, I got me some Dunkin' coffee. So yeah, just hang with me, y'all. Be kind, be sweet. Remember, get your hook in one hand, your yarn in the other, and keep hooking, y'all. Hook in one hand, yarn in the other, and hook away. I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, bye for now. Bye, y'all.